Race in America, Scene 1, Take 1, Mark.
My name is Marcella Arguello. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I'm originally from Modesto, California. So when I was a kid, I grew up with a family member telling me how beautiful I was because I had white skin. It never dawned on me what that actually meant, but I did notice one time that my sister overheard this exchange for the umpteenth time, and she kind of had a funny look on her face, and it made me realize she had never been told she was beautiful for her brown skin. And it was confusing for me because I always thought my sister was much more beautiful than I was, prettier than I was, so I didn't understand why she wasn't being told. And I realized as I got a little older that our experiences were going to be very different. I wanted to share the story of my sister's experience in kindergarten. She spent the whole year with her teacher, punishing her, getting her in trouble for speaking Spanish in class. All three of my siblings and I all spoke Spanish. Growing up, we were in ESL, English as a Second Language courses. My sister was punished daily in her kindergarten class for speaking Spanish. She would always have to put her head down. She never got to enjoy recess. The other students followed suit with the teacher and how she treated my sister, and she had no friends. There was a couple other girls that were friendly with her. One was a student who was overweight, and so they just kind of gravitated towards each other because the other kids didn't want to be friends with them, which is really sad, and they really didn't have a lot to talk about anyways because my sister was too scared to speak or practice English. One day, my mother told my sister that she had to ride the bus home from school. So when she went to get on the bus, her teacher stopped her. She says, "You're not going to ride the bus." My sister was like, "Okay, I guess I'm not riding the bus. I guess I'm walking home." My sister walked home, which was probably less than a mile, but it's a 5-year-old kid and they're all alone. So half a block is too long. And so when my sister finally made it to the house, which was a miracle that she even knew her way home, my mother was infuriated. And she took my sister down to the school. They talked to the principal, and I assume that the kindergarten teacher was reprimanded because she altered her behavior a bit after that day, and she reduced the amount of time she was getting my sister in trouble, but she still always continued to make my sister feel bad and worthless. And because of this, my sister spent all her K through 12 years just withdrawn, not interested in school because she thought this was going to be her full experience. You know, I wish I could go back and talk to her teacher and tell her how wrong it was for her to discriminate against a 5-year-old. And I think that's the problem with a lot of racism, is that a lot of adults don't realize what they're doing to children and how it's going to change their lives forever. But it's heartbreaking to know that grown-up adults with fully developed brains can hurt and ruin a child's development simply because of the color of their skin.
Thanks for watching Race in America. Go ahead and like this video, leave a comment, tap here to subscribe, and tap here to keep watching.